Humans have a lack of self-awareness. Yes, I mean they lack a true awareness of self. Right? I said they because I'm here watching the movie The Host. If y'all seen it, it deals with the alien race. They've taken over the Earth, and they do it by way of using our bodies as hosts. They take over us mentally and everything, right? So they wipe away who we are and they become this alien race. So it's about this one girl who, well, there are some humans who resist the taking, taking of the host body. They fight internally within the mind of fighting with this alien being. So the movie's about this girl who's doing such, and she's the main character, and it's her and the alien that's taking her body. The alien speaks, and the girl is just the thoughts. She's able to, she's still within the mind, so she's thinking. So they're going through, and once again, so the alien's taking over because us humans were fucked up in essence, right? And of course, as they go through the movie from the very beginning, the actions of the humans show the truth of human nature. So the girl is found by her uncle. Then her aunt walks up, and so the girl says aunt's name, and the aunt just slaps the shit out of her. Why? Because part of when a human's taken over by the host, the eyes change colors, right? So they all have the same color, this bright blue. It is blue circle in the eyes. So the aunt just slaps the shit out of her. They take her, and then they take her, and then she ends up seeing this guy, this basically her boyfriend. She says a boyfriend. He walks up to her and he slaps the shit out of her. And so I'm thinking, well, they're just proving human nature of why it is they say they need to take over because we're so barbaric. And then some things happen, right? So everybody is basically trying to kill her except the uncle and the boyfriend because one is the uncle. He's like, well, this is my niece, and so he's hesitant because they're still saying it's her. They don't know that she's inside fighting, right? They don't understand that somebody can resist and they can still be inside mentally. Um, so of course there's a faction within the group that wants to kill her and whatnot. And so let's get to a certain part of the movie when one guy says, "But they're not human," right? And so the boyfriend says, "So does that mean that we should stop being human?" And yet they are being human. And so me that said, "But you are being human. The death, the destruction, the malice, the mayhem, the hate, the anger, that's human nature. That is human nature." And it amazes me when I see these movies within television, whatever, when human nature is exalted, when we are spoken of, when we speak of ourselves in high accord and high esteem, and talking about the human nature. It's like, really. I mean, you are aware of what's going on in this world, right? We are aware of what's going on in this world, and so the fact that we are able to still do such, the fact that we live in this world where we allow starvation, where we allow murder, mayhem, death, and part of the murder, mayhem, saying allow is that we don't do everything in our power to try to prevent such. All right, but we allow starvation. We allow systems such as capitalism to exist where there are those who will not have. They must not have. That's part of the system. We allow such things. We allow our environment to be polluted. We allow the destruction of this world by way of industry, by way of things we do. At the same time, we exalt human beings. Or you can look at the nation here in the United States. We exalt the power and glory of the United States. Yet this is a nation that's founded on the enslavement of a people They built this nation on enslavement, of the death, destruction of a people, of another people that they took from the lands. And it went for hundreds of years. And then they went through a period of separating that people and putting them down. And we'll still come through that. We have bigotry. We have racism. We have homophobia. We have xenophobia. We have all these hates. We have all these angers. We have all these things, and yet at the same time, we want to exalt the power of the human being. Exalt our power over other creatures, and now we have the right to kill other creatures and eat them, partake of them, and yet at the same time, we say how good we are. So once again, do we truly lack in awareness of self? Or do you lack in awareness of self?